Greetings and salutations, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'm going to be talking about Combat Master. And the reason I'm going to be making this video is because I honestly think that this is better than Warzone. So a couple of days ago, the new season of Warzone launched, and I downloaded and installed the update as soon as I could. And then about 3 hours after I installed the update, I couldn't play it. I don't know if the servers were down, I don't know what the issue was, but me and like a bunch of other people on like the Discord and Reddit as well just couldn't play it. And it's like a AAA company launching a new season, which is a big event for them, and it just didn't work for several hours, which wasn't fantastic. So I was kind of looking for, you know, a different option to Warzone. I didn't find one, and then I came back to Combat Master, which is a game I had known about for a while. But what I didn't know was that they recently introduced a Battle Royale mode, which is what you're going to be seeing footage of on screen here. So this is just a Battle Royale mode. Right now it's only for solos, but if you go to the game mode select and you select duo or squad, they both say drop with this content is coming in the next update. I don't know when the next update is, but it is updated quite frequently, so duos and squads is going to be in there quite soon as well. But for now, this is the solo game mode. I don't know if it's 64 or like more than 64, but it's at least 64 players in one match. And you're going to see it looks very similar to Warzone. There's like loot crates that you hit to open, and then you get stuff out of the loot crates. There's loadout drops that spawn in towards the end of the match, so you can get your own loadout drop that you make in the in-game lobby or whatever. And then there is also the gulag. So when you die, you go to the gulag once and you respawn. So they've definitely taken a lot of inspiration from Warzone here, but I don't really mind because this is definitely much more arcadey. In Warzone, they've kind of gone for more of a realistic style. So, you know, there's bullet velocity and all that kind of stuff. In this, everything is hit scan. And the time to kill is probably faster than it is in Warzone 2, which is very, very good. I just prefer it anyway, but it's definitely more arcadey than Warzone. And also, I don't think I actually run up to a vehicle in this match, but if you run up to a vehicle, you'll see that you can't drive them, but if you look at it, it will say something like, this will be implemented in the future. So there will be vehicles in the future as well. I think they've got like helicopters and cars that both say that, which is cool. But yeah, so one thing about Warzone is that it's very pay to win. If you have like the Black Noir skin or the Gaia skin, you're just invisible. Like, it's going to be so much harder to kill that player than it is to kill like any other player wearing any other skin, really. In this, there's none of that. There's only so many skins. None of them are very dark. And also, just because everything is quite bright in this game, it's very, very easy to see everyone. And there's no like pay-to-win weapons or anything, or blueprints is what they'd be called in Warzone in this game, which is also very, very good. So that's like another bonus there. I will say, too, the audio in this works. The audio in Warzone doesn't really work. You can't hear footsteps and all that kind of stuff, but in this, the audio just does simply work. I'd also say the graphics are quite simplistic, but that means you can probably run it on anything you want as well. I think if you look at the minimum specs for this game, I think it's only like 2 gigs, or like the recommended specs, but it's like very, very small minimum specs. So even the graphics aren't impressive. They're definitely okay, and you can definitely run this game on like a potato laptop as well, which is very, very good. It just makes it very accessible. And also, obviously, I kind of said this before, but because the graphics are so simplistic, it does allow you to see people from very far away. So you've got like massive sight lines and stuff if you like sniping or shooting people from far away, which is cool too. So you'll probably see here, I'm sniping at people. I kill people real quick. They must not have been fully shielded a couple of times, but the time to kill is very, very fast. So I kill people real quick. Then also, I don't know when it happens, but at some point a guy is going to kill me, and they're going to kill me real quick too. And in Warzone, sometimes you kill someone real quick, and sometimes you kill them real slow and they kill you real quick. And that's just because I think that the servers aren't the best on Warzone. I think they're not paying for, you know, the top-notch, top-quality servers. So sometimes who kills who is just more so dependent on ping, I would say. On this, it doesn't really feel like that. The time to kill is very, very consistent. I think if you headshot someone first, you're probably going to kill them first. If they headshot you first, they're probably going to kill you first, you know? Which is another good thing about this game. It doesn't really feel inconsistent. It feels very, very consistent, at least compared to Warzone. So I might just go back to the main menu here. And with Warzone, obviously it's a free game, so you only get the Battle Royale mode, and you don't get anything else. You have to pay to get everything else. You have to pay like $70 for a game that doesn't have a campaign, right? And in this, here's the Warzone, or here's the Battle Royale mode. It's called Combat Zone. And here's all of the other game modes that are also completely free. So you've got Team Deathmatch, you've got Deathmatch, you've got Combat Master, which is like their own game mode, you've got Arms Race, which is gun game, and then you've got Search and Destroy, and Demon Slayer, which was like a Halloween event kind of thing, but I think it just stayed because people liked it, which is fair enough. So, you know, again, this is a completely free game that you could download on Steam, but it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 game modes, I think. Well, maybe 7, maybe 8, I'm not too sure if... I think that's just Combat Master on a particular map. But 7 or 8 game modes for completely free here. In Warzone, you get, like, 1. You know, it's just the Battle Royale. They've got Resurgence, which is basically just Battle Royale with respawns. And then they also have the other small one. I can't remember what it's called. But there's definitely more stuff here. Like, you can play normal games too, which is very good. In Warzone, you can't do that. If you want to go ahead and play a deathmatch, you have to pay $70 for one of their games. And also, it's got custom games. So if you click on this custom game, you can like invite like 5 friends and just play with them. You can also put bots on. So this does have bots if you enable them. You can also just turn them off. So you can go ahead and play whatever you want with your friends too if you want to. So it comes with custom games as well, and lots of options for the custom games, which Warzone again doesn't have. Well, I think it does have it, but you have to pay for one of the other games to use it, I'm pretty sure. So there's like a lot of game modes here, and they're all completely free, so it's much less you know, it's not asking you to really pay anything, but if you want to go and support the developers, then you can. There's a bunch of stuff in the store that you can go and pay for. Speaking of which, one other thing I will mention is the UI. This is very clean UI. At Warzone, it takes about 7 different tabs to get to the one you actually want to get to. If you want to get to Battle Royale solos, you have to go through like 7 tabs to get to that. In this, everything's on one page. If you want to play Team Deathmatch, oh, look, here it is. Here's the Battle Royale mode, this is the Combat Master mode, and then custom game. So all of this is on one singular tab, which is very, very good. This is the Battle Pass, which is on another tab. This is all of the loadout stuff, which is on one tab. This is the skins that you can choose from, and then this is the store. So there's only 5 tabs, and it's very, very easy to switch between them, so that's another benefit it has. The Warzone layout is very, very confusing for sure. Oh yeah, another thing is the load times. If I go ahead and start this game, it's going to take maximum 30 seconds to get into the game, and then maximum 20 seconds to start the game. It loads in under a minute. Like every single time you start a game, it's going to be in like under a minute. In Warzone, maybe it might take like 3 minutes to get into a game. To start it, might take like a minute to find your teammates, and then to actually get into the game, it's going to take like another minute. And then while you're waiting in the lobby, it takes like 30 seconds or something. It takes a long time to get into a game of Warzone. In this game, it's very, very fast. In fact, if you go onto the store page and look at the description, I'm pretty sure it says somewhere that they aim to be very fast with all of their load times and stuff. And it is very fast with all of their load times. So if I go into the weapons here and the weapon loadouts, you can see that some of these are locked, and it will say unlocks at level 46. So you do have to level up to get access to certain weapons, but it doesn't work like it does in Warzone. In Warzone, to get XP or to level up, that's only based off of playtime, which is really awful. Like, you don't get XP for completing missions or anything. I'm pretty sure you don't anyway. You only leveled up by playing the game more. You only level up the Battle Pass by playing the game more, I believe. I'm pretty sure it's only based off of playtime, and in this game, that isn't the case. You get XP for stuff, and you can just level up quickly. Like, here's a mission, daily challenges, kill with weapon batch 0 out of 6, and that's going to give me some amount of XP, but you can go into all of the challenges here. So that's there too, and you do level up quite quickly just in general without doing these challenges. So I could get access to whatever weapons I wanted very, very quickly just by leveling up if I completed those challenges. And then some of them are locked because it says coming soon. So again, there's a lot of content that's going to be added to this game, and it is updated quite frequently. Last time I played it was probably maybe 2 or 3 months ago, and there was no Battle Royale mode. So since then, the Battle Royale mode had been implemented, and so had this other, like the Demon mode, the Demon Slayer mode as well. This one was also added in. So yeah, there's like a lot of things in this game that Warzone simply doesn't have, or at least you have to pay to get it in Warzone. Then there's a lot of things in this game that Warzone does have, but they just do it better in this. So I honestly think that this is a better game than Warzone, and again, it's very, very arcadey, right? So if you don't really like the visual recoil, you don't really like the bullet velocity in Warzone and all that kind of stuff, just play this. Everything is hit scan, the time to kill is real quick, and it's much, much quicker in the team deathmatch as well. Like if I go into one of these game modes, you'll see it's very, very, very fast, unlike it is in Warzone. Like one-shots from any sniper will kill someone, even if it's not a headshot, which is cool. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about this a little bit, and if you go to the Steam charts here, you can say that playing 37 minutes ago, there was 2,200 people. So it's obviously like not the biggest game, right? But it's very, very good, and it is consistent. Like if I go to the lows here, that's 1,000. Wait, if I go to 48 hours, the lowest was 1,306, I think. Yeah, something like that. So at the lowest time, this is at like 6 a.m. for me, there's still 1,300 people. So you're not going to have an issue getting into the game. It's not like 100 most played games on Steam, you know, but it has a player base, is what I will say. So yeah, like you're not going to be not finding games or anything like that. It does have a player base, so you will be able to find games even when it's at the lowest of lows. So yeah, there you go. I think that's about it. I think I've kind of said everything that I wanted to say. I just think it's like very, very good, and I'm very much enjoying this Battle Royale mode. I do think that I prefer it to Warzone's Battle Royale mode. So yeah, there you go. Thank you so much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. That is going to be it for this video. If you liked it, leave a like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Very well.